Ave Stoner Squad, and thank you for joining me today for some more Imperator Rome playing as the Lysimachid Kingdom with the Invictus mod enabled. So, in the last episode, we lost the war against the Seleucids with Pontus. Pontus has got its coastline taken away from him, so any access to the sea has now gone, which does add another layer of threat. But that is not the major issue we have right now. We are kind of potentially going to be backstabbed by the Ptolemies. Now, we were formerly allies with the Ptolemies, but he died, and I think it's his daughter. Who was his dad? There we go. Ptolemaeus Lagid. So the dad died, and we were friends with this guy and had a pretty strong alliance. Now it's Cleopatra II that's in charge, and she is planning our demise, which means she's going to be trying to declare war on us at some point in the very near future. How quickly alliances can turn and the tables can turn as well. It's quite remarkable, to be fair, so we need to be ready for that. Luckily, I think we have naval supremacy. They've got 88 ships, we've got 86, but if we count the Hellenic League ships and all of our vassals, we have naval superiority. But anyway, let's start things off. So first of all, we are going to up the navy maintenance just to the normal amount because, yeah, I've got a feeling that war is going to come very soon. However, since war is coming soon, I think it's about time that we funded the war chest. I do believe that that may be the right thing to do. However, at the moment, these guys are incredibly disloyal. And that's not good. Why are they disloyal? It's their opinion of me increases it, and they've got quite high opinion, but I think it's the power relative to me. So, looks like, I mean, if I was to go to war now, they wouldn't join. If someone attacked me, then they would have to join. I do feel that they would have to. So I'm not entirely worried about that. But let's get rolling. Bim, bam, and bloody boom. So I know something's coming. It's painstakingly obvious that the Ptolemies are planning to kill us. My hope is that we can push them back. Now, I think they can. My guess is they're going to be trying to take some land in Greece. They've got, like, this possession over here. And they also own Andros as a vassal, which is probably one of the main reasons behind it. Yeah, these are loyal now. That was my bad. Media offers friendship. Who are you? Who's Media? Oh, they're one of the... yeah, why not? They're one of my vassals or tribal vassals, whatever. It looks like that was a little bit of a bug because they're now happy. So what we're going to do, we're going to fund the war chest here. We need to do this. I need gold for the upcoming war against Egypt. So, the numerous wars, both among Diadochi and against the barbarians from the north, are draining our finances. New taxes are never popular, but they are a quick and convenient fix for any emergency. While our representatives return from our subjects along the coast bearing chests of gold, we are aware that we are fostering their resentment and counting too much on their already wavering loyalty. However, exploiting it in the nature of strict overlord relationships, if they cannot accept it, they will deal with the consequences. We are always ready to repress any revolt, and now that our coffers are fuller than ever, more so. So we gain 1,200 gold. They lose a lot of opinion. We gained quite a bit of tyranny. We gained 16 tyranny, but we gained a lot of gold, so I'm not overly worried about that. And we could always increase their opinion a little bit more, and I think the previous mission trees we did stop these guys from rebelling. So now we have a significant war chest, and I reckon we're going to go a holy site for Hermes next. And we don't have a holy site in the glorious city of Thessalonica here, so I reckon we can get a holy site to Hermes. Definitely, let's pop the holy site there. So we've got a holy site for Hermes now, which is a great thing. We may be able to pop one of the artifacts in here, and I do have provincial loyalty, which is quite nice. And of course, for Lysimachos, we're going to put the pop growth with the ancient fertility figurine. So now we have a crap load of holy sites, which is quite nice, and a little bit of gold as well to boot, so we can probably deal with the Egyptian aggression. Rome would not like an alliance because they're at war with Carthage, so that is the problem. But I'm not worried about that. We do have Pontus that would join. I could probably try and go for someone else. The Seleucids are very close to having an alliance with us, and we can swap one Diadochi for the other. Now, how old are you? You're 12, so maybe we get a royal marriage going between you and one of my boys. Which one is my... I mean, my heir is this one, and you've got a boy who's called Timoleon. So we need to wait till Timoleon's 12. Once Timoleon is 12, we can get that royal marriage going, and we can get some more bloodline to the family. So Timoleon, we'll kind of bookmark you there so we know what's going on. And then we'll get the marriage going, and then getting blood of Seleucus would be awesome as well for that provincial loyalty, change governor costs, profit commerce, all that other stuff. A sack of the Heracles temple. Yeah, we don't want to pee off Rome too much here. keep them on our side. Oh, and Egypt have not decided to kill us now. For some particular reason, they have changed their mind. So maybe going back to the alliance of old would be nice. Let's see. Maybe it was a bit of insanity from this miserly, uncaring, like, woman. So we got the alliance back, which is a good thing. So, okay, that was a little bit of a stressful moment, but I'm happy with that. Ionia, can we declare war on you? No, we can't, because we've got a truce. I would like to take Ionia at some point. How long does a truce last for? 561. We've got about a year to wait, so I reckon we can take on Ionia next. And this would give me the Ionian pops that we could then potentially bring in. Because we've already integrated the... what are the... I think the Troan pops. We've got a load of them. Getting a few of these Ion pops as well could be useful. You never know. I am quite tempted to do so. Antigonid, we have a truce with these guys till when though? Again till 6-1, so it's pretty close. Anyway, scientific breakthrough. Do we get the extra points? No, I don't want to. Not so. I don't want to lose an overall research efficiency. I really don't want to. So luckily now, Egypt are fine. So let's get some buildings done. I could do with a little bit of extra capacity in this one, and I would also probably like to get some more nobles. It would be quite nice. Maybe even a marketplace. What's our trade routes? 2.4. I can get an extra. Get a marketplace in there. Why not some extra them trade route stuff? And maybe just go for another academy. That would work quite nicely. Byzantium here, we've got a little bit of room. I'm going to bang in another aqueduct so we can get some more kind of buildings in there. What about this provincial capital here? We've got a little bit of room left over. So I reckon we can go for... I mean, what's our pops like? I reckon we can go for an academy here as well. Increase the amount of nobles. Same goes for Thessalonica here. However, this is a port and a big one. But I do have a plan, actually. I think that we're going to get rid of the... We're not going to build any more ports here. We're going to get level 5 port in this area. And here, I do want to get some extra buildings. So I want the aqueduct. I also want the academy. And I also want the live. Which is going to work quite nicely. I can probably even then bang another aqueduct on, which is going to be useful. And down here, we're going to get a couple of ports. We'll get a level 5 port in Cassandrea now. We spent all our gold, but I think it was worth it. Just gives us a nice little boost. Fleet maintenance is going to go down. Of course, our army's no longer drilling because I moved them, but they are now going to be drilling to their heart's content. And gold-wise, we make 10 per turn, which is, well, 10 per month, which is quite nice. And then all of this now, we just need to get a little bit more so we can go to war against the Antigonids again. But before the Antigonid war, we're going to want to kind of, I would say, integrate these guys, integrate Ionia, which is definitely going to be the main thing that we need to get done. He has no allies, he's got no friends, so we can definitely bring him in and then get more coastline and, of course, more ports, which would be very nice indeed. Mission-wise, Hellenized the gains, we're quite a way off that. What else? Not really much more we can do. There's not really much we can do, to be honest, mission-wise, until we get all this land over here, so we're going to need to wait. And by the way, our ruler's got cancer, so of course he's near death, and I think it's going to be the next guy that's going to take up the mantle for the military kind of campaigns. A feast for Damocles. The residents of Larissa are holding a celebration in honour of their much-loved governor, Damocles Sharinid, renowned for his beneficence, tolerance, and common sense. Hell yeah, let's get local celebrations in Larissa, why not? Always a good thing to have. We're level 10 on tech, by the way, which is always quite good. We're like 5 ahead of the Antigonids. 3 ahead of Egypt, and way more ahead of the Seleucids, so we have tech advantage. And 4 ahead of Rome. So, tech-wise, we're in a pretty sound position, to say the least. Our navy's grown quite nicely now. We've got megapolymeres, which we can definitely use for the next war. Where are the forts down here? We've got a fort here and a fort here. We can break these forts. Especially this one, level 2 fort, we can knock it down. Speed up the siege. Speed up the war. That sounds like a plan. Anyway, trade routes, what we got here. Do I need more food down here? I do. Why are we making less food now? Slave, freeman, because winter minus 90%, so of course that is why. So we'll just import some extra grain to make sure that we have enough to feed the damn province. I love it how the seasons work on food now. It makes it much more strategic, especially when you declare war, or especially when you've replenished your, or like took all the food out of a province in order to feed your army, but then winter arrives and then there's none left and everyone starts dying. That makes it pretty damn crazy. Pirates have plundered here. Yeah, I ain't going to engage them because I've not got any morale, so they can plunder all they like. It is what it is. Oh, by the way, I think we can declare war now. Oh, no, I can't. I thought I could. 20th of September. Oh, well, we'll wait till this guy dies, and as soon as he dies, we'll declare with the new ruler, which is going to be Xanaris II, who happens to be the governor of Asia, which is pretty cool. He's got a load of... He's in mourning, though. He's lost a loved one. He's rash, apparently, as well. I'm highly stressed. But he's a founder. Now in mind is a bit of a pain. But he's got a couple of bloodlines, and his son's going to have a load. He's got 3. I can't wait to be able to use that Blood of Mithridatids. It's going to be pretty cool. Murder, by the way. We've been informed that Xanaris II... What? No. Ah, who murdered him? Someone murdered my boy. And it was Ptolemaeus the Epistrategos. Oh my god. So it's now this Nikodoros. But that's not going to happen. We need to act quickly. Okay, this is... we need to first deal with this guy. We're going to consider him guilty. And where is he? This guy. And I want to bring this guy to I'm going to bring this guy to trial. We need to... Yeah, we're going to bring him to trial. Oh yeah, this is a big problem. Okay, so the atmosphere of darkest court of Ptolemy Timotheid, the accused, is brought head hanging before the basilisk. Well, abuse of office is a serious matter. Yeah, abuse of office is a serious. We'll try and pin him on abuse of office. As matters progress into the trial, an unexpected figure enters the court, flanked by burning soldiers. Areus Turinid, the artisan of Matophylax, takes a seat behind him and whispers in his ear. Okay. Well, we're going to go into debt and we're going to reason with this guy. Or actually, you know what? We're not going to go into debt. We're going to actually stop constructing something. And we'll stop constructing the lib. And I will get rid of a port level. And we will do it this way. We'll reason with him. So now we have the gold. Misdiscretion. So in the midst of a rousing and self-congratulatory monologue, Ptolemaeus Timotheid pauses with dramatic effect, winning around. He points directly at Molonka Fasoted, who happened to be attending the court. In a shaking voice, he accuses Menon, who is, of course, the new ruler, or the ruler who's dying, of masterminding the whole thing. This may be true, but they must be in it together. Oh no, Molon, this guy, the philosopher. Okay, so we can either take them in together. Have you got a lot of power base? No, small. You're going to be in it together. We're going to say it's you. But the verdict. Oh, he's innocent of all charges? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, there's got to be another way to deal with this guy. But before we do that, let's anoint, of course, our successor, who's going to, of course, be... not this one, but Eurysthikos. Got to be you. You're... okay, actually. 8545. He's actually really good. Or we can anoint Timoleon. But which one is like? Yeah, it's Eurysthikos who's the oldest one, and he's the old. So we'll do Eurysthikos. So we'll anoint you. Yeah, we'll anoint this one. There we go. Aha! Heir apparent. There are many traditions to observe in the Lysimachid kingdom when naming a designated successor. But even for a ruler, it's hard to know what will happen after death. Perhaps this is why the coronation of Eurysthikos Alcimachid today was undertaken with such fervour, pomp, and ceremony. The high and mighty in all the kingdom, as well as representative of the priesthood, have all gladly sworn fealty to him. He is now the new heir apparent, which is good news. But anyway, we need a new governor in Asia, of course, because they killed our boy. We'll place Tariskos Romanid. And now, first of all, we're going to remove you from office. I'm going to smear your reputation. Now, I've got a lot of tyranny. And what I am going to do is, I can't even dismiss you. So he's now locked in position. How did he... It's a shame he actually won that trial. I was hoping to get rid of him. Anyway, succession crisis. Okay, so we've got a big problem here. So our guy's now dead. And there's a massive power vacuum. We've lost a load of stability. We have got a new ruler, but... And we lost... Oh, we've got no stability now. Okay, this is not very good. This isn't good at all. The Seleucid woman. Let's try and get you married with our ruler. There we go. So now hopefully they'll get a decent bloodline. So they'll have 3 bloodlines. We've lost the blood of Mithridates though now, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, I think we did. Because he's dead. Yeah, he's dead and he hasn't got it. That is really annoying. Oh well, we'll get the Mithridated line and then we'll try and get the Mithridated line back. I mean, we've got Pontus still at the moment, so we'll keep him on our side. I've got no gold, so I can't pay anything for them, so we'll just let things fly a little bit. We'll gain a little bit of gold and we'll see if we can then move. Because at the moment, we're in a pretty bad shape. We're in pretty unstable shape, to be honest. Can we sacrifice anything? No, I need more PI for that. We've got no PI. What's this? While our nation is struggling to find the funds we need, our vassal Istros have a lot of gold to spare. Under the leadership of Molon Kefis Doted, the faction developed to propose demanding aid from them. Yeah, let's demand aid from them. Hopefully they'll accept. I mean, they do like us enough, so I think they're going to accept. I hope they do. So they don't accept. Disobedient vassal in Istros, which is not cool. Which one? This one's Istros. Yeah, this isn't good at all. This is not very good. We are so unstable. It's crazy. Why do we make so little? Decaying. Negative stability. Yeah, we actually make... Yeah, it's not that much, actually. Hopefully we can get some here. 6 stability for 10 PI. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Definitely take that. Who's planning to kill me? No one planning to kill me yet, thank God. That room. Yeah, they're not planning to kill me yet either. What we're going to call down? Man of Armies, maybe? Yeah, let's call down Man of Armies, because we are going to go to war fairly soon. We do need to take our own. I think it's going to be the first act of the king. We'll probably wait to see if he comes of age or something. Well, let's tutor you. And what is this guy like? Oh, he's brain damaged, but he's shrewd, pox, poet. We'll give him a martial education, but this guy is brain damaged, so I will remove him once we get the education. I do need to get rid of him. He's really, really bad. But we need more gold, we need more stability, we need more everything, actually. We're in a pretty bad position. If I up my navy maintenance as well, we're going to be losing gold, so... Can't up the navy maintenance just yet, but I am drilling, which means it is the reason why we're losing a bit of gold, because we are drilling the units, and they are getting a lot of experience, which is quite nice. Still no one, they've got no help with these guys yet, which is good. If we don't want to trade, we'll do that. But I still can't believe that our guy got killed by this dude. I would love to imprison this guy. Gonna make him a rival. This guy is now a rival. Oh, and I can assassinate the rival. Well, maybe we can, but we're young at the moment. We're 12. We'll wait till he comes of age, and then we probably see if we can get the assassination attempts going. That would be nice. Just to get rid of him in like retaliation for the murder of our father. Or was it the father? No, it's not the father. It was the... Who's his dad? No, it wasn't his dad. It was a murder of the uncle. Anyway, the Olympics. Who do we send this time? Agathocles. We don't really have many people, many good people, so I don't think anyone's really going to win it. We're losing a little bit of stability down here, which is a bit of a pain. Here as well, we're losing quite a bit. Of course, it's due to low stability. But that does explain a few things. Would like some more provincial loyalty. Which is why the Seleucid bloodline is something that's going to be really useful. Terminate Priest. High Priest Eubolos Shirinid has made it clear to the priesthood that it can no longer tolerate the youth of Kritos the First Alchemist godless impiety. Well, screw you. We're only young, we don't have the gold, so we can't do too much about it. What I can do, though, now, nearly... Oh, I can't need 48 PI to sacrifice to a pig. Seek treatment. What do I have? What's my ailment? I have a small inflammation, so I'm not that worried about it. The small inflammation's fine. We should be able to keep it in check. What I do want next is Ionia. The Olympics conclude we didn't win, which is a shame. But it was, of course, it was to be expected. They still like me. Miraculous recovery, cool. So good job we didn't spend the gold. We had divine intervention for our ailment, and we've now recovered quite nicely. That negative stability is seriously hurting us. So is the tyranny. We're actually not that bad. It's actually helping us get aggressive expansion down. Not that I need it, but I could need it potentially after this war. But I just need 20 stability to get this going. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually move you guys over towards the border. Dropping appearances. So after Odysseus and the Archid, a man in control of a sizable and personally loyal force has delivered a demand for additional funds. I can't afford it though. So I'm not going to bow to blackmail, but we have a potential civil war. So we're going to have to bribe him, get him back on our side, because it's getting all very dangerous. We need to come of age, like, really quickly. It's vital that we do. It really is. And let's all fleet maintenance. Get the Navy to dock here. Get them ready. I just want everyone on the borders to get ready to intervene in Ionia when we can. This is really unstable. Legitimacy is going down. Don't have a god lot of stability. Blasius Guldianus died, and he was the commander of the Navy, so we're going to need to place a new guy. I'm going to place the most loyal guy we can find. You're pretty damn loyal. So I'm going to place this guy. You're loyal towards us. You're very loyal indeed, which is a good thing, so I'll place you there. Bad research ratio due to low stability, all that we know. These are the situations where we cannot do too much, because we're literally blocked. Stability-wise speaking. Don't want to appoint a regent. What we got in terms of national ideas. Our national ideas are pretty good, because it makes us quite a bit of money. Archon Arcadios offers friendship of Thomas. Yeah, why not? We'll be friends with you. It increases our opinion with them, so no reason why we can't. Yeah, we've got a lot of experience on these guys, which is good. We just need enough stability to be able to declare war. Hopefully an event is going to, like, pop up and fire. And then we can, like, quickly take this. I mean, who's his mother? Is his mother still alive? His parents are still alive, so we're going to say his dad and his mum are acting like, on his behest. We'll go for the national tax, of course. A little bit of extra cash. Never go amiss. This navy, by the way, is going to get rid of this fort. We're going to be using them to take them down. We've got a small rebellion down here, but nothing that nothing that our levies can't handle down here. We can easily raise them, even the levies over on this side. So it shouldn't be a major issue. But this is just taking forever to go up, man. Come on, my boy. Boom. Oh god, we've got breaking alliance. Who's breaking it? Egypt. They're breaking it. And who they declared on? Layer all the way down here. So they're going to want to break it again. Have they... They must be planning my demise again. Yeah, they are. They're planning my demise. The fragile alliance isn't going to hold. Can I improve Rome's opinion of us? We are going to improve Rome's opinion. I'm going to see if I can get an alliance with them. Even the Seleucids would be a... I can't. I don't have enough opinion with them. Okay, so we're going to have to tread carefully here. This war against Ionia, we're going to have to lock it up as quickly as possible. I don't have the stability, though, so please give me something good. Please, please, please. I beg of you. These are going to break it. And then once they finish the war with the layer, I think they're going to try to declare on us. But I still think we can take them. I really do. What's their navy size? 87. Oh, a call to arms? Yeah, it looks like our nations are not going to get on anymore. This is twice you're going to break our alliance, so we're going to decline the offer and break the alliance for you. We now have a truce with them. for 2 years. And this is, I think they've done that on purpose. They must have done that as cause to break the alliance, knowing that we would refuse due to their insubordination, and then, of course, declare war on us when the time is right. Let's see, I need a little bit more PI to sacrifice. Who wants... Astakos, where's Astakos again? Got to be a tributary and be a client. No, we'll keep the current engagement. They can all be tributaries, they pay us gold. And quite a decent amount of it. A layer 1 access, which you can have, not a problem. You can easily have that. Oh, very, very close. Very close indeed. But all of our experience is gone, by the way. That was quick. It goes down awfully quickly, the experience does. It doesn't last very long. The Bosporans want to trade. I may get an alliance with the Bosporans. Bosporan Greeks could be a good thing. As soon as we take this, that could be a potential plan. I'll think about it. I honestly will. You know, we don't have acute event still. Nothing to help us with that. How old are we now? We're 15. We're only a year away. Oh, we're going to tutor you now. In Oration and Commerce. If we can get some more stats going. By the way, our Royal Tutor we're actually going to get rid of because he's like brain damaged. So I'm going to dismiss the incumbent. And we're going to replace him with this guy. It's a lot better. I need a new religious researcher also. So we're going to place Orpius Mucaralis. We've got Obsessive as well, which can be quite useful. We've got a couple of rebellions that are obviously going to fire, which isn't good. Unless I can lock this down and stop them from rebelling, but I don't know how. Why don't they like me? The Pops are pretty peed off with us. That's one of the main reasons. So we're going to have to be wary on that. Alright, we're close. Couple more months and we can do the war. Just a quick war, and I just want to take it as fast as possible. Oh, they're not planning my demise anymore. But I think maybe because they're fighting. But they probably will at some point. It's probably best for the alliance to be broken for the time being. Do I need to bring in any extra forces? I don't think I do. I'm not even going to bother raising the levies. I think the Legion can deal with the damage of themselves. They're not going to be needed. Anyway, we're going to gain stability for gold here. Thank God for that. And we can finally get our quick war going. They don't have any friends. I'm not going to call in Pontus. I don't need to. But we're going to take Ionia. It is the war goal. Let's do this. Quickly lock it down and get it before anyone else can. We're going to go and destroy the fort here so we can actually march down. We're going to go and take care of Ephesos. We want to take the Great Wonder there. The good thing about taking this is we can then gain access to the Artemis Temple, which gives us an increase in stability change, which is always quite nice. So we'll take this quickly. We'll ransack the city. The gods of war. So our high priest Eubonos Shirinid may have suggested an offering to one of the gods to bless us with the ongoing war effort. Amount of armies. Yeah, amount of armies. 5%. It always helps. It really does. Anyway, we've now got the blockade going, so we may be able to get rid of some of these forts. How do we do this then? Well, there is a fortified fort here. Or maybe we can... Maybe we have to go on there first. I don't know. Let's see. We'll go and take care of his troops, though. We should be able to smash them. Bottleneck gets bottleneck, so we chose the same tactic. But morale-wise, we're so much better. These guys are so dead. Okay, thank God. And by the way, who's leading it? It's our awesome general, Aphrodisios, who's still... Oh, no, it's not the awesome general. I don't think we... I think he may have died. He may have died. Which is interesting. Can we give this guy a triumph from winning that battle? Yeah, it wasn't a large battle, that is the reason why. But now, can I... We can add a breach to the siege. Let's do a port raid. Let's add a breach to the siege. Yeah, we've got one breach. I might launch an assault if it's breached again. We've got a status quo. If we get a second breach, I might launch an assault just to kind of take it down. 8 months we've got a rebellion down here, which is a pain, but it's... Oh, fortress damaged? Oh yeah, that was the... I think that was... Oh no, it was to the engineers we got that. Oh, that's cool. So we've got the fortress damage thing. That's pretty wicked. Unmarried ruler. Yeah, but you were promised to this woman. Are you kidding me? You were promised. I thought I did the royal marriage. Christ on a bike. Alright, let's see. Do you have anyone else, Seleucid? That was annoying. I thought we did the marriage thing. Yeah, I'm sure we did. Okay, you got blood of Seleucus, so we'll do a royal marriage with you and, of course, our guy. Alright, let's get that done. There we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. At least we can still get the bloodline. But anyway, this is our guy. He doesn't look very nice, does he? He's got a big kind of chin and a big nose. He's pretty decent, though. He is 8675, and we can definitely get this guy commanding something. I will get you to influence because I need more PI. But don't you think he looks like Zanari's the Mad? I mean, let's go back down the line here. Go back. See, look. Ah, there he's got the same nose. He's got the same nose as Zanari's the Mad. There's a slight resemblance there. A slight one. But only slight, though. I see what, minus 14% here. Nearly done. Egypt, you're still planning to kill me? Not at the moment, but I do think that you will be. What about them? No. Siginids. No. And the Seleucids don't because they just authorised the royal marriage, so I'm not overly worried about that. I've only got one breach. I'm not going to launch the assault because I'm in no rush. I don't want to risk losing too many men. A water shortage. The war's nearly done anyway. As soon as we take that down, it's going to be all over. I think we could do with another mega polyreme, to be honest. Let's get one extra mega polyreme to have even numbers. Anyway, the preeminent Dariades Shirinid. Some say that throughout the Lysimachid kingdom, there's one constant, the deeds and character of Dariades Shirinid. But who are you? You're a nobody. So what of it? You've got no power base. You're basically a no one. It's like, no. Not going to happen. Who are you? I need to double check who... Ah, there we go. So I finally won that. But I want to double check... Oh, is it war with the Mauryaans now, the Seleucid? This is interesting. This may be the opportune moment to take some of the coast. That may be a good thing to do. Yeah, she's in a royal marriage, and there we go. So I'm just double checking just to make sure that we haven't got it mixed up this time. But anyway, we've got all this down now. It's all locked. And let's see if we can just take all this now. I don't think there's any forts, so it should be fine. I can actually take... Yeah, we can take all that. That's cool. And we're going to take Ionia for 4 aggressive expansion. It really does help. By the way, is this at war with me as well? Oh, it is. Okay, that was my bad. I nearly missed that. I really nearly missed that. Let's go and take him. We'll take the islands. Quickly knock that out. Quickly finish them off. And then we'll take it. There's still a little bit of extra land, so there's no reason why we can't. Bam! Alright, so now I've got everything off you. So now you should be dead. 4 aggressive expansion. Let's take it. Boom. And the Ionian elite. We'll pass judgment on them. We'll bring them all in because they're all Greek. And I'm very tempted to integrate them. Very, very tempted. But now the good thing is we have access down the coast all the way down here now, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got a fort in wherever this place is, City of Perini, which is quite good. Ionia, we don't really need. I'm going to keep the fort here, to be honest. It's a pretty good location. It's more than good, so we're actually going to keep that down there. It is definitely fine. And the good thing about this, it gives us extra pops, which we are going to be putting to good use. So we'll get you guys back on the boat. Let's see culture-wise. What do we got? There's 126 Ionian pops. And what region is this in? This is in Asia. If you wanted to get a legion in Asia, it's going to be pretty decent. So the Ionian pops are going to be integrated. So let's give them... First of all, let's give them the right to inherit. And then we're going to set the Ionian pops to citizens. We have liberated them, and they are now going to be part of our realm. Navy, bring the guys back to Lysimachia, of course. We'll now do some extra trade. We've got a little bit more gold. We should be making a little bit more cash as well, due to the fact that we have some extra areas down here, and it does provide us with... how much does it provide? Not too much at the moment. Oh, got a war of independence with you guys. Okay. That's not to be worried about. You know what? Instead of going back, let's go down here and deal with the War of Independence. Why not? Of the people. So the ongoing attempts to woo the highly skilled statesman Ptolemaeus Timotheid have encountered a hitch. Oh, I can gain... Yeah, we're going to gain the PI for the manpower. I have enough manpower and we can gain some back very quickly. So I ain't worried about that. Don't want to call Pontus. Pontus State. Lose gold for stability or lose popularity. We'll lose some popularity. I don't want to lose the gold here. We're kind of low on gold as it is, so... Alright, let's quickly get you fellas over here. Governor adopts local mannerisms. So it appears that Turiscos Timotheid has begun to adopt the mannerisms and the habits of the Ionian people. Yeah, why not? We'll increase the integration speed of the Ionians. I mean, we're integrating them, so... Alright, we're here, and now we're going to kill you next door. Going to definitely knock you out. This is going to get rid of his forces, and then of course we're just going to go and take the fort. So you're dead. We'll occupy this back, and then we'll go to the fort and deal with them. And then hopefully we can deal with some of the instability issues we're going to have in the realm. What can I move? Oh, I can then. I select the navy by accident. So we'll go over here. We're going to deal with this. You're going to stay there for the moment. What about Egypt? Still don't want to kill me. Good. Kill some more of the units. Castus Timotheid died of a terrible fever, and you were the head of the Timotheid family, which is quite interesting. So do I need to give you a position? No. Why are Pops dying over here? Oh, we don't have enough food, that's why. Oh well. Memories of the earthquake. So several years have passed since a destructive earthquake swallowed large parts of Philippoi, brutally left our nation with a tragedy. Though a lot of nations would have let the crisis bring them down, the catastrophe ended up as a moment for all the Zamaki Kingdom to come together. Cool. So we're getting a little bit of stability, thank God. Praise the Lord, some decent event happened. Good job we paid, like, to make sure people get back on their feet after that earthquake. A good event down the line is what I like to see. Anyway, the Legion's still doing their job. Can we increase the size of the Legion, by the way? We can. We can get 3 extra units. And I'm quite tempted to get an extra unit of cav. And then get maybe another 2 units of engineers. Just to make sure we can take down those forts in the world. What are you doing? Seleucus still fighting? Oh, the Prachian Kingdom's losing at the moment. That's interesting. There's a crisis in the Hellenic League, and the guy died, the ruler did, and we've now got a new dude. Akotratos II Nagiad, and they've got a little bit of an issue. Apparently, there's a succession crisis. Olympic Games, who are we going to send? We'll send Agathocles again. None of them are going to win. We don't really have any decent guys to get anything. However, speaking of decent people, we have some cultures, and we can recruit talent. Now, the Troans are renowned fighters, so we may be able to recruit them. Let's recruit some talent. Let's see. We'll scour the realm for exceptionally capable individuals. That's new to the Invictus mod. That's cool. We'll see if we can find some decent Trojan commanders. I would like to find some kind of man worthy of Achilles himself. That would be a cool thing to have. The Navy's up to scratch though now. We've got 90 ships, which is good. Even with all this on high maintenance, we're still making 6.28 gold, which is also very good. Hopefully this is going to fall, defend and desert. No, I don't have... Oh, we do have a breach. Well, we have a small breach, so let's try an assault. Actually, yeah, the losses weren't that bad. Yeah, that was pretty decent. They weren't that hard. But anyway, let's take this back now. Thank you. So we finally got this. The Nice Elite, we're going to put them to the sword. We're going to kill them all. We'll put them to the sword for their pesky rebellion. So now that has been dealt with, we'll send you guys back to the port. Olympic Games conclude. We didn't win, which is a shame, but it is what it is. And everything is like slowly getting back to normal here. Stability is rising, gold in the coffers, and overall stability within the realm. Have you married yet? I don't think so. Let's double check how old she is. I want to make sure we are actually going to marry her. She's 14, so we've got not too long to wait. Then we can get that bloodline going, and then we need to get the Mithridatic bloodline back as well. That is going to be something we're going to need to do. But anyway, we'll get you fellas on the boat, and back to the capital, Lysimachia. And I'm going to end the episode here, fellas. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed things, then of course, please don't hesitate to hit that like button down below. And if you want to see some more Imperator Rome content, then please do consider subscribing to the channel for more. And again, thanks so much for being here. And in the next one, we'll probably go to war against the Antigonids and the Seleucids. I mean, our monarch needs a new big war in order to boost up his popularity, which is quite low. And there's no better way to do that than be victorious in a major war. So I'm going to think about which one we're going to strike. And with all that said and done, thanks for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.